We are a group that welcomes anyone and everyone, and the whole purpose of it was right after COVID to get people out of their houses and get people together. So many people were just stuck at home on their sofa, sad, didn't have, people to communicate with or see because businesses had shut down or they couldn't go to work. And there was also a lot of restaurants that were struggling. And so we are able to give back to the community by going to a local restaurant and buying lunch.
Well, welcome to another episode of World Class. I'm your host, Cynthia Moore. So today I have the biggest pleasure of welcoming my great friend, Heather Penko. She's a seasoned real estate broker licensed in California and Arizona with nearly 20 years of experience. That's a lot of years. She's a dedicated community leader in Murrieta, serving on the city's Measure T committee. She's vice chair of the Murrieta Valley Cemetery District and runs a local networking group called the Murrieta Lunch Bunch, where it's actually where I met Heather. And when she's not working in real estate, Heather enjoys spending time with her husband, Steve, which we're going to learn more about him. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. They're about to celebrate 30 years married, 30 years of marriage in this October. That's awesome. That's so exciting. She also enjoys spending time with her kids, Haley and Steven. And of course, relaxing in their beautiful river house in Arizona.
Hi, I'm Heather Penko. I'm a real estate broker. I've had my license for over 20 years. I live in Murrieta. I'm married. This October will be 30 years. We have 2 kids. They're awesome. Haley, 22, and Steven is 17. I knew I wanted to do real estate for a long time. I knew real estate was my passion since I was a young girl. And I got into real estate because I watched my grandmother as a young kid be very successful. She had her own business. She had several rental properties, her and my grandpa. And I just always admired her. So I love real estate. I love the community. I love being involved in the community. And I'm really excited to share more of my story with you.
Welcome to the show, Heather. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
What an honor.
I know. It's an honor for me to have you here. We're starting. This is a new adventure, and we're just excited to do these things and these episodes for the community. So I'm so excited to have you here today. So I know all of you guys are going to learn, and I know you're excited. You're looking at this beautiful lady and thinking, who is she? Tell us more. Well, she's more than just a beautiful lady. She does so much for the community. But I want to start, Heather. Tell us a little bit about you. I know we got a little bit of about your husband, Steve, whom I met, such a great guy, and then your children. Where were you born here in Murrieta or California? Tell us a little bit about where you come from.
So I actually grew up in Long Beach. I was born in Long Beach. My dad is still there. He has a house on my same street here in Murrieta, although he spends most of his time in Long Beach. When I got married, we moved to Buena Park, bought our first house. And when our son was 2, my husband kept saying, I am not raising him here in the city. I need space. And Steve grew up in Arizona on like 6 acres. So he was used to being able to just get on his dirt bike, go for a ride, go hunting, and be a boy. And so we went on the hunt of trying to find out where we could find space, affordability, and good schools. And we narrowed our search to Murrieta, and we have been here for almost 14 years now. Our kids have been going to all of the Murrieta schools, and our son is a senior this year. Daughter graduated a few years ago.
Already a senior,
yes,
huh?
I know.
Oh
Crazy.
my God. Murrieta Valley?
Murrieta Valley.
Wow. Time flies. I'm telling you, my 2 kids already graduated high school, and now they're young adults and starting their lives. It just, time flies. It's already August, for God's sake.
I feel like it was just the beginning of the year. Time is going by too fast.
Yes, I know. It's too fast, but I know all of you guys agree with us. Heather, you've been in real estate for almost 20 years. Just rounded 20 years, right? It's almost the year is almost over. What do you love the most about helping clients through such a important life decision? This is, I believe that buying your house, and we all want to, ideally we dream of buying our dream house, right? Let's be real. We're not dreaming of buying an apartment or something, that we're not gonna like. We want to buy our dream house.
Yeah.
And so what do you like the most about helping families through that experience?
I have to say it's just helping people, getting to know my clients, building the relationship, and having a friendship that ends up lasting, hence BFF in real estate, best friend forever.
I love that.
That kind of came on early on as a tagline at a networking event, and it just stuck. But I love helping people. I love negotiating the best deal for them. It's not just another transaction or another sale under my belt. I love getting them the best deal, being by their side, and helping and navigating them through what sometimes can be a very emotional transaction for people. Some people, their situation, it could be exciting, it could be scary, it could be, a divorce situation or a death situation. Each transaction is so different, and I just cherish the relationships I get to build through my career.
I thank you for saying that, because as I was talking and introducing you, I'm thinking buying a house is such a life-changing and such a emotional experience, but I didn't pause to realize that it can be many different reasons why someone is selling a house and someone else is buying it.
Right.
And I didn't realize that, so I can see why it can be so emotional, and it's so important to have that relationship with your clients, that they don't feel like they're just a transaction, that you really care.
Right.
That you're there for them, and I'm sure that you become their friend, and they feel that they can call you at any time. I'm sure you're not the real estate agent that disappear once you sell them the house. Right. So, as someone so active in the community, Heather, there's a couple of things that I never heard, and so maybe you can explain us. But being so active in Murrieta and in our community, which I love, by the way, our Murrieta community, what motivates Heather to give back and serve on committees and boards? Because you don't do just one or two.
Right.
You guys probably, if you heard this from the beginning, if not, go back to the introduction, but she does a lot in the community. So what motivates you to give back and do so much?
I love my community. I'm very proud of the city that I live in, and I've been blessed in so many ways since moving to Murrieta that it is on my heart to give back, and I'm passionate about the committees that I'm on and the boards that I'm on, and doing the lunch bunch is dear to my heart also. I just love bringing other people together. So it just is one of those things that comes very natural for me to give back and be part of the community and network with others, and like I said, bring people together. I love connecting other people as well if I can help them out. It all, I guess, comes back to loving helping people.
Absolutely. And I love to see how your husband is involved. Haley, her daughter, is involved. I'm sure your son is involved as well, but I haven't seen him as much because he's in school. But it's all about doing this, the community involvement as a family. And I mean, that's who we are. Communities are about families, right? If you don't mind, Heather, tell us. I'm sure we said it in the introduction, but tell us some of the communities that you work with right now, and maybe some of us that we haven't heard of. I know some of them are interesting, and I never heard some of them before.
I'll start with the cemetery board because that's the one that most people's eyes raise, and they're like,
mine did, yes.
Did you say cemetery board? So if you don't know, Murrieta has a cemetery. It's a public cemetery. It's the Laurel, and it's off Ivy, at the very end of Ivy, bottom of the West Hills, and it's beautiful. About 7 years ago, I had helped a client that worked at the cemetery, and she said, "Hey, Heather, we have an opening on the board, and you'd be great." And I was like, "What?" And so sure enough, I ended up going to a meeting, applying, and becoming a board member. So right now I'm vice chair. I've been president a few different years. I'm currently vice chair. But we oversee if the public has an issue with the cemetery that maybe the manager or the office manager can't take care of, then the board members will step in and help with a resolution. We meet monthly, and we basically, write the policies and oversee the cemetery, or I would say we oversee the general manager. He oversees the rest of the employees.
Right. Okay.
I'm on the Measure T committee for City of Murrieta, which is an oversight committee. So there's a 1 cent tax that each of the Murrieta residents pay on their purchases. And then that tax pays for beautification of the city. So graffiti cleanup, pothole repairs, new police cars, new fire trucks, remodeling of the fire station, etc. So as an oversight committee, we review the expenditures and just make sure that the money is being spent where it's supposed to be spent. Another thing that I do is the Murrieta Lunch Bunch, and August is our 3-year anniversary.
Wow,
actually,
really?
August 15th was
oh my gosh,
3 years.
3 years.
We are a group that welcomes anyone and everyone, and the whole purpose of it was right after COVID to get people out of their houses and get people together. So many people were just stuck at home on their sofa, sad, didn't have people to communicate with or see because businesses had shut down or they couldn't go to work. And there was also a lot of restaurants that were struggling. And so we are able to give back to the community by going to a local restaurant and buying lunch. And we have anywhere from, sometimes there's 8 people and sometimes there's 35 people. It just really varies on how many people, but the more the merrier. Everyone just buys their own lunch. It's from 12 to 1, and if you're watching this, we are now meeting the first Wednesday from 12 to 1. We were doing every single Wednesday up until about 2 months ago. We decided to dial it back, and now it's the first Wednesday, so we'd love for you to join us.
Yes, and that's actually where we met, Heather, for your lunch bunch. And it's just a very special group. You become, when you're consistent, you become family. Right. It's something that it becomes part of you, and everybody's welcome. I love going there, and you meet so many interesting people in the community. So thank you for doing that, Heather. I think that one of the things that makes it, thank you. The thing that makes it special is you, right? The consistency and what your energy and what you bring to it. But if you could say, I think is you what makes it special, and that's why people keep so coming back. But what do you think makes the lunch bunch special or different from the others?
I think it's that it's not a group that you have to go to. You don't have to be a member of something. You show up when you show up. You don't have to RSVP, and if you can't buy lunch that day, then have a glass of water. You're not forced to pay for something. Although we are giving back and helping the restaurants, majority are having lunch or buying drinks, but I think it's just that it's open to anyone and everyone. Sometimes it's at-home moms or dads or retired people. It's not just business people. So I think that also sets it apart, that it is truly open to anyone, and people are welcome to bring their kids. During summer break, a lot of moms will bring their babies or their kids that are out of school. So I think it's just the flexibility of it, and then maybe the consistency too, that it's been every single week and then we just dialed it back.
Today's episode was brought to you by Shaklee. Shaklee offers natural vitamins, health supplements, skincare, and non-toxic cleaning products for the whole family. Everything is science-based and eco-friendly. All members get 15% off on all orders, so sign up today. Click the link in the description below to sign up today. What's the name of your real estate company or who you work with?
My broker that I work under is called Simply Home. We are Penko Realty Group under Simply Home, which we are currently in 22 states, which is really exciting.
Wow, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Pretty much on pace, opening about one state a month right now. We'll be in all 50 over the next year or so.
So, all your accomplishments, Heather, I see you traveling all the time and going here and there, and I know it's for business, and it's so exciting. I like to see people that I know and my friends succeed. Looking back on your career and the community work, what are you most proud of? There has to be something that among all the things that you do, the real estate and being a family business and working with a community, what are you proud the most, and what do you hope to accomplish in the next years ahead?
Well, I think something very special about real estate is that I can be present for my family. I can work and be as successful as I want to be. It's one of those careers that you really get, your results depend on what you put into it. And I see so many agents that are not dedicating the right amount of time to it or enough time, and they give up. So it's really important, and I love that I can work as hard as I want to earn as much as I want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. It's your business. You control that.
So I have been top agent, top listing agent, top producing agent, all those things. Most recent, I've been really passionate about growing the company that I'm currently at. I love the culture. I love the community within our brokerage. We currently have about 1,000 real estate agents in 22 states, and
I see you guys definitely. I see what you're talking about.
I've been having a lot of fun being on the growth side of the company, which that wasn't really my intention when I partnered with Simply Home, but it just kind of fell into place and it felt right, and I love sharing the company with others. So I'm really excited about that. I'm very proud about the agents that I've been able to introduce to the company, because I do believe in the company and everything that it offers the agents. I mean, where can you get free TC services, a very low cap, free health care, free E&O insurance? I mean, there's so many things that the company offers the agents that it just makes it a no-brainer for people to partner with us and join.
That's so awesome. So if someone wants to get a hold of you, talk to about maybe potentially buying or selling their house, or any other any questions, where can they find you?
Well,
we're going to add it up at the in the comments.
I'm on Instagram, Heather Penko. I'm on Facebook. I share Facebook with my husband, so it's weird. It's Heather Steve Bowling Penko. I have a website, Penko Realty Group. My husband's licensed. Yeah, my daughter is licensed, and probably my son eventually will get
Eventually
licensed.
will get licensed, yeah.
Yeah, he has the books in his room. He turns 18 in February, so we'll see if he is able to get through everything and take the test when he turns 18. But or just look for me in the community. I'm around.
If you wouldn't have been in real estate, Heather, what's another career or passion you maybe could have done, or do you see that you think that you could have done something else? Well, if so, what would it have been?
So funny that you say that. I love real estate, and I have wanted to do real estate since I was very young. So it just worked out that way. But something that interests me is law, being a lawyer, and I didn't really think of that until maybe a couple years ago. I'm one of those people that I love to dig and find a solution. Even in my transactions, I typically don't take no for an answer. If I'm trying to help a client and they're not getting the answers they want from their lender or from whoever in our transaction, I'm one of those people that will dig until I get what is best for the client or what they need or want. And I kind of feel like that kind of goes into law, where I feel like the lawyers that I know, there's a lot of research involved, and I'm definitely a digger and a researcher.
Wow, that's definitely the opposite. Hey, we all have our skills. I was talking to someone early. We all have strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
And something that I can see that there's some people that like to do more research and really get involved in the laws and regulations and things like that. And I want to end with this. I know that you and your husband have been together for almost 30 years. Yeah. What do you think is that secret? What do you think is the secret to the bond?
I feel like we just got really lucky. We got married 2 days after I turned 18, and we just kind of have grown up together versus apart. We do a lot together, like a quick Home Depot run, or going to grab a coffee or a donut, or just going for a drive, or hanging out, playing with the dogs, laying out by the pool. I think we talk a lot about everything, and he really truly is my best friend. Sometimes I want to strangle him and he wants to strangle me, but at the end of the day, he truly is my best friend that I can depend on, and I
that's
can't
so
be
awesome.
without.
Makes me emotional because I think that, hey, if anything, there's your advice. The secret to a great relationship,
and be flexible. It's not all about me and it's not all about him. It's compromising. We had a neighbor tell us one time, nothing is perfect, and show one thing in the world that is absolutely perfect. So you work through your differences and hang on through the ups and downs. Sometimes marriage can be like a roller coaster, but you just hang on and it's worth it.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Heather. I think that we all can benefit from that advice. That's definitely great advice. And it's not all roses, right? It's not all happiness and roses. It's just a matter of working together. And look, guys, if that part of aspect of your life is in order, then your business is going to thrive, right? So, Heather, you have no idea how much I thank you for being here today. I know you're busy and you're running around, and you took the time to do this. And I think the community and so many people are going to benefit from learning more about you. So,
I'm proud of my reputation that I've built within my business and the community. My reputation is very important to me. And when I'm helping my clients, I am doing the right thing, doing what is best for them, looking out for their best interest, and honesty and integrity is everything. So I'm very proud of my reputation that I built.
So important. Important. And again, once again, I think that's the reason why people look for you and are attracted to you. And I know that's one of the reasons why I continue to meet at lunch bunch or be part of events that you may have, because what I see in you and what even though we're in two different industries,
Yeah.
she's real estate and I'm not in real estate, but we can all collaborate and help each other. So thank you for adding that and for bringing that to our community, Heather.
I also have a women's group, Ladies and Lattes. We just meet once a month, open to anyone and everyone. No guys, so really not everyone. You have to be a lady. And we typically meet in Murrieta at a local coffee shop. And I always post that on my Instagram and Facebook. So if you're a lady and you want to get out and just go be around other women and talk about life, work, family, kids, home decorating. That's what we do when we have coffee together. So
I've met so many beautiful ladies there, other business women that just want the same thing, right? Be part of the community and expand their markets. And I love it. It's just, it really makes a difference when you are part of the community with these events. I met because of your latte, Heather, because of Lunch Bunch, and so many interesting people that, hey, sometimes you need them, sometimes they may need you.
True.
So thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you really for being here, for taking this time. I love hearing Heather's story, all the ways you're making an impact in real estate and the community with your family. You have beautiful kids. I know our listeners will really, all of you guys are going to enjoy this conversation and the story, and please know that Heather will help you. She's an amazing lady. I can't say that enough. I know her. So please reach out to her. She can help you with anything that has to do with real estate and any other questions. Maybe she can give you an advice on the secrets of marriage. But thank you for joining us here one more time. Thank you for taking the time to listening to The Space World Class with your host, Cynthia Moore, and we'll see you next time. Have a blessed day.